Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest is a former NFL player currently serving on the board of GMHC and as executive director of the You Can Play Project, an organization dedicated to ending sexism and homophobia in sports. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Wade Davis.
You're a good-looking bunch. And good evening. Tonight we're here to look at GMHC from a bird's eye view. The strategies, the plans, the visions for a renewed future. And I'm truly inspired by the leadership that is on display tonight. And I'm gonna go off script just a tad bit because I want you all to think about why you're here today. Really think about why you're here. And the man that I'm going to introduce is really and truly why you are here. Because a GMHC also does really amazing work for youth of color who are disproportionately impacted by HIV. Their infection rates is the highest in our country. And these at promise, not at risk, young people are why you are here. I'm gonna say that one more time. These young people who are at promise, not at risk, are why you are here. And they're not these people, they are you. They're your brothers, they're your sisters, they're your nieces, they're your nephews, they're your family. And I want us to leave here embodying this idea that I like to call fictive kinship. And fictive kinship means that we take care of each other. We don't other each other. These people are you. These people are truly you. And now I have the privilege to introduce a man who has direct, intimate contact with GMHC. He is a former board member. He is now the president of GMHC's Client Advisory Council. I want you all to stand and give Manny Rivera your complete attention and a huge round of applause, because he is why you are here. He is truly why you are here. Manny, please come up.
"15 years ago, I arrived at GMHC, and arrive may be too strong of a word, as I was so sick I could barely walk or sit up in a chair. I was dying from an AIDS-related cancer. GMHC staff members, led by Alexander Remo and Felix Lopez, saved my life. Indeed, my doctor told Alexandra at one point he didn't expect me to live out that week. Knowing Alexandra, she probably told my doctor that it was impossible, as I had an appointment with her the next week, and she expected to see me there on time. GMHC staff do not take no for an answer. I showed up, and I've been showing up now for 15 years, back to doing the things that 15 years ago I had to stop doing. I'm involved in some of the most complex and expensive real estate deals in the city and running campaigns of progressive elected officials, and I'm proud of that. But I'm also proud of our GMHC staff. We love our staff, and we love that Jeff Rindler has rejoined them. We are also filled with a sense of excitement and high hopes about our CEO, Kelsey Louis. As the representative of GMHC consumers, some will say I like Kelsey, especially when he says yes to our request. And in truth, Kelsey has been very supportive of consumer initiatives. But I support Kelsey because he says no. Kelsey says no to and rejects the fate of poverty, discrimination, and the stigma associated with HIV and AIDS. Kelsey says no to the thought that HIV cannot be prevented, especially amongst our most vulnerable populations of young gay men. Kelsey says no to the notion that there cannot and will not be a cure for HIV and AIDS. Yes, GMHC is the best at helping people survive and preventing HIV, but Kelsey is now committed to making a rejuvenated GMHC the best at advocating for a cure. GMHC will be at the forefront of this struggle. Again, the challenge tonight is moving forward in the support of such an admittedly ambitious and elusive goal. Some will say, what can I do? I'm not Larry Kramer or Kelsey Louis. I'm not important, I'm not powerful. But as Larry Kramer said in a recent interview, quote unquote, this is not all that complicated. You'll be surprised how strong you are capable of being. The power of an individual. What's in your hand? What's in your hand? My name is Larry Kramer, and I'm sitting in a living room with 5 other gay men, and all I've got in my hand is a hat, which I'm passing around for them to drop money in. And with that hat in his hand, Larry Kramer started an organization that has impacted countless lives and policies with just a battered old hat in his hand. What's in your hand? What's in your hand? My name is Robbie Kaplan, and all I have is an old-fashioned pen. And Robbie Kaplan used that pen to write one of the most powerful documents ever delivered to the US Supreme Court, which resulted in a landmark decision allowing us to love and marry like anybody else, with just a pen in her hand. What's in your hand? My name is Kelsey Louis, and all I have is a piece of paper in my hand from Mike Harwood and Nick Coppola and the other members of the board of directors telling me that I've been hired as the CEO of GMHC. And with just a piece of paper in his hand, in a few short months, Kelsey has provided the leadership that has advanced GMHC into not only the best HIV service organization, but also a strong and effective advocate for a cure for HIV and AIDS. So what's in your hands tonight? Remember, one standing with justice is always in the majority. So we will win this fight to end HIV and AIDS. So let's walk together and talk together and work together and fight together. And with our hands combined, the victory will be accomplished here sooner than you dreamed, sooner than you hoped for, sooner than you prayed for, sooner than you imagined. Good night and God bless.